Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be my update for my 18 in 2018. This is my first update. I wasn't sure if I should do it now, do it after, 3 months into the year or what. I decided to do it just because I have made some progress in some items and I want to share that with you. Let's get started. I do not know the exact order that I did my intro, but we're just gonna go through the products that I had. The first thing that I had is this guy, the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream, and I have been using this every single night and I've made a really nice, I expanded that pan that I started with. So this is where it's looking like right now. I definitely have made quite a bit of progress in this. I believe that I will be able to finish this by the end of the year. My cat is in my spot where I was gonna place my items. The next thing that I had was, again, I don't remember the exact order, so I'm just gonna get the items in front of me. This is Benefit Erase Paste. I honestly have been forgetting to use this, or I have not been reaching for it as much as I should. So my progress is pretty, minimal in this. I do have a little bit more of a kind of a dip in here, but I believe this thing is gonna be really hard to finish this year. I'm gonna keep working on it. I think if I hit pan, not necessarily finish all the products, I will be very happy. Next thing I had is, or I do have, is the Laura Geller Spackle Hydrating Moisturizing Under Makeup Primer. I have been using this thing quite a bit. I marked it, I would say, a couple weeks ago over here. This is not where it was when I first started. This thing was pretty much brand new, but I made the mistake, like, yeah, it's brand new, but that does not mean that it's full all the way. So I made the mistake of not really marking where it was at the beginning. I believe currently I am around here. So I am around here, like, because if I put it up against the light, that's where I see the product. I don't know if I like this so much. It's very hydrating, very moisturizing, which is nice, but with a foundation like what I'm using in this project pan, towards the end of the day I start to look kind of greasy. And I usually have normal skin. I do not have dry skin. I do not have oily skin. I have normal skin. But with this, in combination with my foundation, I have been looking a little kind of greasy, which is fine. I can blot and, or I can just, yeah, a blot. And, but I'm going to continue to use it. I want to finish it. I think I can finish it this year. So that's good. So the foundation that I'm talking about that's in this project is this Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I believe I'm in the shade Light Beige in this. This is a natural finish foundation. It's not dewy. It's not matte. It's a natural finish. Again, when I started, it was sort of brand new because I'd only used it about 20 times. I did mark it again a couple weeks ago. I was over here. But now I have a little bit more progress. Sorry, let me turn it around. So I'm about here. I didn't want to mark it because this will be like all black lines. And so I've made a little bit of progress of it, or in it, or on it. Yeah, I made a little bit of progress with this product. But I kind of got bored of using it. And I did get a different foundation, like in my haul. I bought the new Rimmel foundation, so I took a little bit of break from that for about, I would say, a week, or it's gonna be about a week and a half break, and then I'm gonna go back to it. I like it. It's very natural looking. It's not, I would say it's about medium coverage. I mean, I like it. I will continue to use it and use it up. I think I can finish it by the end of the year. Next product that I have is this Makeup Forever Mist and Fix Setting Spray. I was right here when the project started, like I put my sticker right where I was, and now I am about over here. So that's good. I've made halfway, like half progress of what was left in here. So that was about a month and a half. I give it another month and I should be done with this. And then I'm gonna put in a different setting spray to replace this one. Next product that I do have is a concealer, and this one is also by Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this is the shade Light Medium. It's very hard to tell where I am this concealer, like if you store it standing up or you store it on its side or anything like that. So it's very hard to tell where I am, but I think I'm making good progress because it's not as goopy when I pull it out of here. I would say I have at least like 2 or 3 more months left in this. I do want to take this topper out and use every last drop in here. I'm not going to do that until like I totally can't get anything out, and then I'll do the stopper. But yeah, that's where that is. Next, I'm not sure what's next. I'm just going to go with this one. This is the Marc Jacobs Do You Dewdrops, the golden one, not the silver one. It is very difficult to tell where I am in this product. The frosted glass doesn't help. It's very thick glass. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I definitely do not think I'll be able to finish this after using it for a while. And I mean, I used a little tiny itty bitty bit, so this thing could last you years. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this in the project or if I'm gonna take it out and replace it by something else, like another liquid highlighter. The one that I was considering replacing it with is this Becca, what is this called? Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Spotlight, and this is in the shade Opal. See, I have a little bit, I've made a little bit of progress in this, and I do really like this a lot more than I like this. It's convenient to use. It's got the little kind of like doe foot applicator, and I really like the color. So I don't know if I'm gonna replace that with this. I don't know if that's even allowed. I'm just gonna say that yes, I will replace it because this I'm not very happy using. I don't reach for it because I don't really like it that much. It doesn't look very nice on my skin. It doesn't work with the foundation that I'm trying to pan. So I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna put this in. I know it's kind of a cheat, this is so little, but if I did finish this before the end of the year, I will replace it with another cream highlighter, spotlighter kind of thing. So there, that makes it a little bit better. Next is, let's go with this one. This is the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlighter Ginger Binge Moscow Mule. I am so sick of using this guy. I have been rotating my blushes. I've been putting in different blushes. I've made a little bit of progress. This thing does not seem to want to go anywhere. So just a little bit of progress over here. This was already there when I started. It was a little cracked. Just a little bit of progress over here. This thing is very, very pigmented, so you don't need a lot. I'm gonna continue to use it. I think I need to start concentrating my brush in the same exact spot every single time, which I tend not to do. I like to wear out my products kind of like evenly, but I don't think that's gonna help me pan anything. So this is gonna stay in the project because I do want to hit pan on that. What shade? The Ginger Binge shade. So the less shimmery one. The more satiny, less shimmery. This shade. I want to hit pan in this shade. So this is staying in here. Next, let's do the highlight. I'm very proud of this. I haven't hit pan yet, but I've made quite a pretty dent and I'm excited about it. This is also, so this is Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed, but this is Champagne Pop, not Opal. I think it will still go pretty well with the Opal Spotlight. This was brand new when I started it. Maybe I had used it once or twice. Can you see that dip? Can you see that? I am so happy. I discovered that the brush that I was using with this was not helping me at all. And I was using this brush. It's very soft. I mean, it's perfect to go in one little spot and, you know, but that wasn't helping me pan. So I started using this brush, which is by Elf, and this is the highlighting brush. This guy, I am really enjoying it. I've had it for a couple months, but I never used it until one day I was like, you know, this is not really working. I need to see more progress. So I pulled this guy out, and wow, this guy picks up quite a bit of product, but it applies it very nicely. So I'm pretty happy that I started using this instead of the other brush. The other one I'm gonna save for like super duper pigmented highlighter, or I might start using it for under the eye, like a setting powder under the eye, because the one I'm using is kind of starting to break. So anyway, we're not talking about the brushes, talking about the products, but I wanted to let you know that sometimes a brush can make a big difference. Let's talk about this Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder in translucent. I was about halfway in this product when I started this project. Like, you were able to see the halfway mark. I've made quite a bit of progress on here, and I see like it's not even at the bottom of the, it's not even all the way at the bottom, but I mean, I've made good progress on this. I might be able to finish it before the year's over, and if that's the case, I am gonna put in a different powder to replace this one. My goal is to finish it completely, not just, well, you can't hit pan on that. So the next product that I do have is this Hourglass ambient lighting, and this is in luminous light. I said before that I use this with a big fluffy brush. I pick it up and I dust it all over my face, mainly on like the outer part to blend in my bronzer, blush, and highlight all together. It's really hard to tell progress on this. I don't know if kind of like evening out that dome. I have been using it. I would say I use this about pretty much daily, or at least every time I wear makeup, I've been using this. I'm gonna keep working on it. I do want to hit pan on this thing, so hopefully I can do that. I don't know how to measure the progress on that. The next product that I do have is this MAC bronzing powder, and this is in refined gold. It is so hard to see any progress on this thing. Like, I can't see any progress at all. There's no dip. It looks still brand new. I use it about 90% of the time when I do use bronzer. I use this bronzer. Again, maybe I need to switch out my brush, or maybe I need to start concentrating my brush in one specific spot every single time. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it in this project because I do like it. I like the color. I like the product. I'm gonna keep it. I really want to hit pan on this, so I think I'm gonna have to start experimenting with different brushes. Well, let's talk about the brow wiz. One of the things that I did do is I did manage to break the spoolie. Yay! Maybe I go too rough. I have made nice progress on this. I did mark it, I believe it somewhere here. So let's try. Yeah, let me try and see how that's gonna work. So on January 16th, so 2 weeks after I started this project, I was over here, and that's like measuring like this. So as you can see, I've made a little progress in a month since January 16th. So I think I can finish this guy. I think I can. I mean, if I made that much of a progress in a month, I should be able to make more progress on this. So that's staying. If that is finished, I am gonna put in a different like brow pencil. I have really been enjoying the It Cosmetics, like the universal taupe one, so I think I'm gonna put that one to replace this when this is done. The next one that I have, or next liner kind of thing, is this Too Faced Perfect Eye Waterproof Eyeliner. I was using this in my waterline, and it was starting to frustrate me because it would smudge all over my contacts. So what I discovered, the best way for this, or My best application for this that really works is to use it how I used it today. I put on my eyeshadow primer, and then I put this all the way on my eyelid, and I smudged it out and set it with like a black eyeshadow. I like, you know, that kind of look myself, so that's what I've been using it for. And it kind of like so sad about the progress I've made in this. I'm gonna try and show you. So this is where I was on January 16, and this is where I am now. Not a whole lot of product. I measured it from like where that plastic parts, right there. So not a whole lot of progress on this. I'm gonna continue to use it. I think now that I use it the way that I'm using it, I'm able to use more of the product, and I am happy using it that way. When I was using it in my waterline, I hated it and I thought about decluttering it, but I just kept going with it. Next I have this Bare Minerals. I don't know the exact name, but this is the color Juju. It's not kind of like frosted. This is a lipstick, like a moussey lipstick. I don't know where I am in this. There's definitely a lot of product left, so just gonna stay. I do have this Laura Geller Color Luster Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade Sugarcane. When I started the project, this was brand new. Currently, I am over here. I should have marked some of these products, but I did not. Come on, focus. Anyway, so I am right here right now. I've made good progress on this, and I definitely think I can finish that. Oops. By the end of the year or before the end of the year, and if I did, I will replace it with a different lip gloss. Let's talk about the last two items. This is Bite Beauty lip liner in the shade 078. I did mark this guy as well, so I did use this, and I had to sharpen it a couple times, so I'm not very used to using this little paper kind of thing, so we're just gonna... So here's where I am now compared to where I was on January 16. I marked them after the project had started, so I've made a little bit of progress on this. I think I'll be able to finish it. I don't know that I'll be able to finish it in enough time for me to put something else in. If that was the case, I will be more than happy to replace it with a different lip liner. I don't have a lot of lip liners, but you know, I want to use them. The last item that I have is this Bite. It's also Bite. These kind of were set together. This is Bite Amuse Bouche Lipstick in Gazpacho. I did mark this guy as well, and let me show you. Oh my goodness, I feel so goofy with this. So, look at that. Ah, come on, focus. See that? That is some progress right there for a red lipstick. So, yeah, making sure that I'm placing it correctly. So I'm very happy that I was able to use this guy and use a little bit of it to show actually some progress. I'm going to continue to use it. Again, I don't know if I'll be able to finish this before the end of the year with enough time to replace it with something else. If I did, obviously will update you, and if I put in a different product, I will also let you know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any ideas that could help me pan some of these items and you know, help me out, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.